What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I've got a great story for you. If you loved the Bud Light backfire, if you love when woke video game companies get their comeuppance, if you love just hilarious train wrecks in general, you're going to enjoy this story greatly. And my only ask is that if you're watching it, wherever you're watching it, I hope that you'll subscribe or follow down below. I know you might have to create an account or it takes a minute, but seriously, it helps the channel so much, and it's very difficult to break through the algorithm even with a larger channel. So I sincerely hope you'll subscribe today, or at least consider it. Now, Bungie, video game maker behind many popular-ish games over the years, decided to put out a tweet yesterday, and the replies, the reaction, the backlash was nothing short of spectacular. If there's one community of people that have, other than probably Muslims, that have consistently rejected woke ideology, it's the Latino community. They have never adopted ridiculous purse puppy white person names for their community, like Latinx, Latinx, or whatever it is. The Latino community does not subscribe to that. Their language is not gendered. But this tweet is just peak clown world, and the replies are amazing. This from Bungie. You may know them from the Destiny video game. Being Latin/A/E/O/X. So Latina, Latini, Latino, and Latinx. I mean, what? First of all, 2 words in, automatically already contender for wokest, dumbest tweet of the year. It's more than just a location on the map, just as being Hispanic is more than the language we speak. Wait, what? Hispanic is a language? What? We are proud to introduce our new idea, Latin at Bungie. We're going to take a look at this page because it's absolutely hilarious. Introducing Latin at Bungie. Hispanic Heritage Month is underway, and we are proud to introduce our newest Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity Association, aka IDEA, because they've now renamed it, because we already know this is a deliberate thing to rename it from DEI to IDEA. It's just a branding thing because people know what DE and I is. So they just rename it so they can continue to push their woke ideology. IDEAs are employee resource groups to help Bungie employees connect with those people of similar cultural backgrounds and their supportive allies. These groups serve as a resource for advice, a forum to share thoughts and perspectives, and a way to amplify and celebrate cultures, not only in person, but also in video games. Latin at Bungie first began in 2022 as a way to celebrate our identity, acknowledge, bro, if I work with somebody, I legitimately don't care about their personal heritage and background or whatever. Now, do I care about my friends? Sure. Not even that much, to be honest. Like, it's like the last thing that most people actually care about. But these people are obsessed with race and obsessed with infantilizing people or propping them up based on things that they have zero control over. As a group, we embrace that our culture is rich and diverse. We celebrate that ties that bind us, as well as wide-reaching and beyond any monolithic assumptions that society might have about people who are Latin and Hispanic. Being Latin/A/O/E/X is more than just a location on a map, just as being Hispanic is more than a language we might speak. Again, languages. Being Hispanic is not a language. It's more important for us to dive deeper into not only what unifies us, but how we can grow as a culture and be more, here we go, inclusive, equitable, such as championing racial justice, women's rights and the LGBTQI. So it's like, no, we want to force this on the Latino community, but also it's about LGBTQI people too, because they've got to be victimhood status 12 months out of the year. Same with women. And the replies to this tweet are legendary. First, oh no, is it gone? Oh. There was a community note on this. There was a community note on that tweet. They got community noted at some point. It looks like perhaps it's disappeared. Nope, there it is. Oh, and then it disappeared. What's going on with this? The term Latino and Hispanic should be, it's like glitching out. Should be, wait, what the term, oh, why does it, how you can't even read it? Since their meanings describe, yeah. So anyway, they got community noted. Some of the replies. This is why, well, if I actually go, if you look at their main, you can see how brutal the ratio is in general, which is great. 11,000 comments to 4,300 likes. I don't know why the community note is disappearing. Maybe it's a browser thing. It wasn't hiding on me earlier today, which I thought was, even more hilarious. It made the whole story even better, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. I think that Bungie in and of itself is regretting this very much, quite frankly, extremely, I would argue. To me, it's it's one of the worst idiotic things, and there is absolute gold in them hills in the hidden replies, absolute gold. So let's just look at some of the actual replies. Oh, the term Latino and Hispanic should not be used interchangeably since their meanings describe qualities of two different populations that sometimes overlap and sometimes don't. Latinx is a term that most of the Latino population don't identify with. They got community now it's stuck. Optimus, why are you calling out people who are rightfully criticizing you of using racial slurs like Latinx? My 5 children just read this as and burst out into tears. They say they're Hispanic. Friends don't like that term. Oh, their Hispanic friends don't like that term. Take this stuff down, please. Melanie Mac, Lamau. I mean, George G. Prime writes, could you shut the F up and make video games things? I mean, like, I don't even, like, I'm Latinx, STFU, Pentejo. I mean, like, I just think that, and look at all the hidden replies. Bounding into comics today, I learned Hispanic as a language. Look at all the replies they're hiding. I mean, why don't even... What are they even thinking? This feels like a parody. Here's a note. Other note is almost correct. Not even descendants of Latino migrants in the USA like Latina or Latinx. Latin people or Latin person would be correct. Latinx or Latine are suggestions by people who don't understand Latin languages or foreign culture. I mean, just like absolute demolition. And then let's just mine the gold, okay? Just head to the hidden replies for the real gold. 11,000 likes. Yeah, it's Latino or Latina. They hide all the ones that get all the likes. It's Latina or Latino. Anything else is a slur. 9,000 likes. Hispanics, when you call them a slur, they laugh. Hispanics, when you call them Latinx, not laughing. I mean, like, all of these people... Which white non-Hispanic employee wrote this? 7,500 likes. Thanks, Bunjo. I'm proud to see a pin with a brown fist. Checks image. Raised out of the fields we work? I mean, then they point out the sandal in the video game, Latinx. Bro, just call me a SPIC already. You're effing racist. Excuse me, using whitewashed words to refer to community as mentally ill and gender confused. I mean, like, they're getting absolutely... Calling a Latino or Latina Latinx is a good way to get yourself a nice beatdown. They don't subscribe to our Western nonsense, and it's a gendered language to start with. Quit applying our garbage to people who don't want anything to do with it. Well, I don't want anything to do with it. The one who contributed. Oh my God, Bungie has hidden your reply. I'll share it. I mean, like, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of replies that they were forced to hide. At least it's not Groomers Month. Just call me an SPIC, please. You guys genuinely suck. I mean, I love it. Shout out to the Latino community for not having anything to do with this nonsense. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I cover video game news, tech news, world news, everything. 5-6 videos a day. I would absolutely love to earn your subscription or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.